Hi everyone, it's really great to see you. I know I've been absent for a really long time. I have received some subscribers, probably like almost 800 while not making any videos, so that's been amazing and kind of encouraging for me to kind of pick it back up again. I'll explain a little bit down below, more so in the description box, why I become absent, because if you notice I started my channel in 2009. I kind of do videos for a few months and then I just kind of disappear completely off the map, but I will kind of explain briefly down below, and maybe that will make you understand my situation just a little bit better, because it's absolutely no disrespect to anybody subscribing and expecting more videos and then I just kind of fall off the planet. So this is the look that I did today. It's something very simple and easy that I wanted to start out with. It is my go-to look when I rarely wear makeup anymore because I run around like a headless chicken having 2.5-year-old. But when I do, this is kind of like my go-to neutral look, which is kind of like a plummy, purpley. It's really simple. Of course, it has the winged liner as well as eyelashes. Wow, I sounded like I'm from Jersey there for a moment. But yeah, so it's not like, you know, super neutral, you know, and of course you can, you know, make the eyeliner way less dramatic or just completely drop it or just leave the falsies out. But, you know, if you've been watching my videos, me without false lashes is a very rare occurrence. I started the video with a full face of foundation as well as my eyebrows because my skin has been breaking out really bad lately, and I think it's a lack of sleep and stress. So I just kind of didn't know how well the foundation was going to cover, so I just kind of wanted to do that part first. So I'm going to kind of talk you through what I did before the video starts. So I did not prime my face. I don't use primers. I probably should start using primers. I just used my avocado oil moisturizer, which is just pure avocado oil. Then as my foundation, I used the Revlon Color Stay for combination and oily skin. I do have normal skin, but I love to use the normal or the combination version of it because what it does, it absolutely helps keep the foundation on in these humid months. It kind of feels more waxy in a way, which I don't mind because it doesn't move. It doesn't sweat off or anything like that. And the shade that I'm in right now, where's the shade, is 200 Nude, and even this is slightly a bit too dark for my skin tone, but I usually carry a few shades of this because now that it's summer I'm going to start getting a little bit darker, so I can kind of mix my perfect shade. And of course I have some contouring going on that makes me look a little bit more tan than I actually am. Then as my concealer and my contouring on the sides, I used the 10 concealer palette from BH Cosmetics. And this is basically just, you know, very creamy, thick concealers. I use this as in my under eye concealer, the lightest shade over here. And then this dark shade I used as my cream contour underneath my cheekbones, around my nose, etc. So this is like a really nice product and it's really inexpensive if you want to check it out. And then for the actual look, well, I mean, you'll see it in the video, so I don't know why I'm even showing it, but I'm showing it anyways. It's the 28 Neutral palette from BH Cosmetics. Costalscents has a very similar one. I don't know if the colors are any different. It looks almost identical, but I like the fact that this has a clear case so I can kind of see the colors. I kind of wish all of these Costalscents and BH ones had the clear cases. I think it's just kind of nicer to know what you're picking up, etc. And then for my brows, I used the BH Cosmetic Flawless Brow Trio in Light. And this one comes with a kind of like a brow gel, which I actually use as a brow pomade, like the Anastasia ones, or pretty much every brand has now one, NYX, all of them. I've tried the Anastasia one, I really liked it. My mom actually bought it and I just kind of snatched it from her. So it was really nice, but I really, you know, using this, which is basically, I think it's supposed to be just a brow gel, haven't really noticed any difference. Of course, it's more liquidy, so I set it, I go over it with a powder, but other than that, it stays on and it seems to work equally as well, and it's, you know, fraction of the price. So I think that's pretty much all I did with the skin and the brows, and everything else I show in the video, and there's going to be a voiceover explaining the whole process. So this was a really long intro, and I was talking really fast because I noticed how much time it was taking, but I wanted to say hi and thank you to everyone, and I'm hoping that I'm going to keep up with the videos. I would really like some recommendations on what to do, because I haven't been super inspired lately. I recently did start back up watching tons of YouTube videos, especially Jaclyn Hill, and that girl's positivity and journey has just kind of really uplifted and made me super excited about YouTube again. I feel like she's really one of the good ones and super talented, so I'm going to link her channel below if you want to check her out, which I'm sure you already know who she is. So thank you again for watching, and if you're interested in seeing how I did this look, just keep on watching and stay beautiful, my dolls.
So I'm just starting out by priming my eyelids with Fit Me Concealer in 15. I believe that's fair or light or both. And I'm just putting that on my lid and then just spreading it out with my fingers. And this is kind of like a really nice base for the neutral eyeshadows that I'll be using. And I'm using the BH28 Neutral Color Palette. And I'm choosing this kind of like a plummy, peachy tone. And this is I'm just going to apply with a fluffy brush all over my lid. Well, not all over my lid, like above my crease and kind of on the lower lid as well. Kind of in a messy way. Just blending it out, creating like a base color for all the other colors to blend into. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a pencil brush and just kind of like this darker plummy color. And this is going to go in my crease and slightly above it, almost like a very soft cut crease. So I'm not going to super blend this out, a little bit upwards but not really down, so there is still that kind of cut crease line, but it's not like super crisp. So it's kind of like a messy cut crease. It's my own weird term for it. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and apply the lid color. And that's just going to be, and I actually apparently skipped that in the editing, but that was just kind of like a lighter beigey color, lighter than this highlight color I'm putting underneath my brows. And I just applied that all over my moving lid and then just slightly added a little bit more plum purple after the fact. And then, of course, went ahead and highlighted with like a neutral tone. This is L'Oreal gel liner. I've had this for quite some time and I haven't used it in a while, so it was like super dry, and so it was really hard to work with and took me way longer than it should have, so I think it's definitely time for a new gel liner. I really used to love the Essence gel liner, but all of them tend to like dry on me really fast, so if you have something you recommend, please let me know what you think would be a really good gel liner that doesn't dry that easily, because this one's really not doing the job. So here I'm just trying to explain or show you that this took forever. Then I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes and apply my Maybelline Falsies Mascara in waterproof, because again, waterproof mascara is the only thing that holds a curl for me. Then I'm applying these lashes that are from eBay. They come in a set of 12. They're only about like $3 or $4 for that set of 12. They are plastic, so they're a lot heavier and harder to work with than human hair lashes, but as you can tell, they're really nice and dramatic, just the way I like them. Then I'm picking up this kind of like a burnt orange beigey color, and this is going to go in my lower lash line, just a little different than the usual neutral shades, almost like a corally shade, just to kind of add a little bit of color and kind of like a cool little variance to the plum neutrals. Then I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and this is going to go in my waterline, so you can just use any, white eyeliner, but this just works perfectly because it's so pigmented. Then from this Costalscents palette, I'm choosing this kind of like a peachy pink blush, and I'm applying that on top of my contouring. That was the cream contouring from the 10 Concealer palette. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. They call it a blush, but it's definitely a highlighter, Pinktastic, and I'm just applying that on top of my cheekbones, on top of my nose, etc. And I just applied a little bit more than I normally do, since this whole strobing now is a trend, and strobing is highlighting, guys. It is just highlighting, so I don't understand why they have to call it strobing, but to each their own. You strobe away all you want. So here I'm going just like adding in all the places I normally do, but a little bit more extra and a little bit more heavy-handedly. Then this is the Essence Gel Liner. I believe it's just called Nude, and I'm just going ahead and lining my lips with this. And then after that, I'm going in with the Essence lipstick in Cupcake. It's Cupcake something. I always forget what the name exactly is, but it's kind of like a really nice nude pink, kind of like a very slight raspberry color. And again, going in with the kind of the plummy theme, but not having like a super nude lip. So it's a little variance from that. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I know it's very simple, but sometimes simple is the best way to go. I hope you guys have a great day. If you like the video, please like, subscribe if you like as well. And I will see you later. Stay beautiful, my dolls.